welcome. How are we? How are we feeling? If you're catching us live, jump in the comments. If you're catching the replay, pop hashtag replay in the chat so we can see you. Say hello and welcome to day two. Today two is all about the nervous system, calming the nervous system, relaxing the nervous system, so we can maximize our ability to get the most out of our days during the holiday period. So what's really cool, right, is when we look at what we can do, how we can do it, being the bulletproof, I mentioned this yesterday, being that bulletproof version of ourselves. So that bulletproof version is someone that when shit hits a fan, when maybe the kids are going crazy, good morning, good morning, good morning, kids are going crazy, you've got, I don't know, family challenges, you've got work managing, welcome, welcome, see you fam, Melanie Cass, what's going down? When it's all going crazy, we have a part of us, which is our capacity to deal with things. We've got our emotional capacity, we've got our logical, mental capacity, and then we've got our flexibility. We've got our neurological flexibility. This is a lot to do with our neurons that are firing off, the information firing off, and this is a lot to do with our what we central nervous system and how our central nervous system navigates this world. So what kind of happens is as we go through life, we sleep, we rest, we recover, and then we rebuild that capacity for our information in our body, our central nervous system, to be able to handle our next day. If we don't sleep well, instantly we cut 20, 30, 50, 60% of that nervous system's capacity to handle the next day. So if something happens that would normally not bother us, just because we're now operating at 20%, 30% of our capacity, we then lose the ability to handle certain things. Our triggers fire off, traumas come through, our beliefs, value systems, all these automatic thoughts are firing off, and they're causing us to react and respond a certain way. So when we look at being able to meditate and sleep, what we're doing is we're maximizing our central nervous system's job. So in our current capacity, we're maximizing our central nervous system's job to be able to handle the day that we live just by sleeping well and meditating. We're maximizing. So for example, being here for today, by getting through this on the second day, we're starting to strengthen our body's ability to not only sleep better, so we can then maximize, but to also regulate in those harder times. We're training our body. So we have a part of our brain that when our emotions fire off and we start going, you know what, I'm gonna shout at this person. Yeah, I'm gonna shout at this person while I'm driving, while I'm walking, whatever that is. There's a part of our brain that says, you know what, maybe not, that's not the best thing to do right now. Maybe we're overreacting. Maybe that other person has been through a hard day. Maybe they've had their own challenges. Maybe I shouldn't click it here. There's a part of our brain that does this. Now, if we start firing at capacity, so if we start overloading our system, so we're sleeping less, so we're starting to have a negative effect per day on our ability to handle things. If we're stressing ourselves, so as soon as we wake up, we're exercising, we're hanging out with, as soon as we're doing pretty much anything, we're adding stress and we're starting to deplete this willpower, our ability to handle the day. And as we deplete this, all of those triggers and all those moments have their moments to shine. The part of our brain that logically says, you know what, maybe not, that part starts to automatically switch off. So we start to not only fire off more, but we also then start to lose our ability to control what we're firing off with. So when we look at meditation as a number one rule, what meditation does, especially deep rest. So we're looking at yoga nidras, we're looking at transcendent, like what we're doing here with this quantum meditation. As we start to meditate, we get micro spurts of increasing that capacity for the day. So if we have a good night's sleep and then we wake up in the morning and then we do our meditation, or we do it in the afternoon, which do both if you can, do it in the afternoon or even the evening. What we're doing is there's two parts here. Number one is we're strengthening the system in that moment to be able to handle the resilience of life. So in that moment, for the next few hours, we've just increased our ability to handle work stresses, life stresses, and everything else in between. AKA, the example, you're about to go to a party, right? You're about to go to a party and you might be comfortable, uncomfortable, whatever the feeling is there, but you're not feeling like you're at capacity. Just by taking 20 minutes of doing this before that session, before that party, what you're going to do is you're going to give yourself a couple of hours of a boost of dopamine, boost of emotional resilience, boost of the brain logically being able to handle things. We're giving ourselves a boost to be able to get through that. Um, Probably the best one is how many people go shopping? Just type shopping. This time of year, you go shopping. So you might be shopping for presents, you might be shopping for just in general for yourself. As we go shopping, it gets more crowded, it gets more chaotic, trying to look for parking spots. It's very easy to drive through a car park when we're calm, just being like, you know what, when the spot arrives, spot's going to be here. I'm going to go this way. Spot arrives. If that emotional trigger and those mental triggers are not stopping those emotional triggers, it's very easy for us to drive through that car park being like, you know what, fuck, man, I went the wrong way. I should have gone here. Could have done that. Damn. That person took my spot. Ah, ah. We don't have to go through there. I hate shopping. It's just online now. It's just online. So the idea is when we're sleeping well and we're meditating once a day, twice a day, what we're doing is we're starting to maximize this system. We're maximizing our ability to get out there and handle what we need to handle. We're maximizing our neurological, our central nervous system's job to be able to regulate our day. And the more we can regulate that, the more we can work with that, the more we can master that, especially through these times, especially through holiday periods, especially through busy periods in general, we are strengthening our ability to handle those scenarios to the point where, and we can get to points of this, and it doesn't take long to get to points of this, but to the point where as we go through life, things just they like kind of wash off our back. They don't bother us. And the reason why they don't bother us is because we're just creating a sense of peace. We're evolving. I don't want to go too deep into this, but we're evolving the way we are and who we are. We're evolving this neurological body that we have as we evolve it and we start to see the world from, more beautiful spaces, more kinder spaces, as we evolve and we start to see like the unity within people and the connection within people, as we start to pop these levels, and we will, fam, we will over the next, 20, 50, 80 years, over the next 100 years, there will be a lot of fear that has been shed. There will be a lot of scarcity that's been shed through most humans. And for the most part, most humans will be able to pop through, will have the chance to pop through this and evolve their consciousness and their level of consciousness so they can see the world from more beauty, from more what we can do. Extremely calm, beautiful. And as we evolve there, things become, yes, we can still, man, get upset. We can still, man, have adventure. We can still do crazy things. We can still have a great life, have freedom in life. Just the way we perceive it is going to be different. And that way, when we are driving, when we are doing the presents, when we are busy, when we're in the family barbecue, and it's like got one family member that's just like that at your back, at your back, at your back, our ability to handle that will be 100%. You'll be sitting there, you'll be like, look, I totally appreciate it. See what's happening here. I get it. Man, I understand. Totally cool with it. Do you think there's no firing off, tit tap, back and forth? So today it's all about calming this nervous system, maximizing our nervous system. So as we jump into our meditation in a minute, as we jump into our meditation, today we're just focusing on relaxing, we're focusing on calming, and then the more we can relax, the more we can calm, the more we can practice day after day. 4 days is a sweet spot. 4 days in a row is a sweet spot. And then just keep doing it every day if you can, every second day, as much as you can. The more we can train our body, it's just that the more we can do it, like twice a day for a year, the compounding effect is through, it's amazing. The compounding effect for how resilient a person can become is out of this world. You're doing it once a day for a year, compounding effect, it's amazing for the resilience we can have in a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now. If someone's just like, you know what, I can only do this 2, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, that's fine. You do this as much as you can, and all you're doing is you're just strengthening that system as much as you can so we can handle life. Alrighty? So today we're going to meditate together. We're going to hit it. Remember, we're going to sit in silence. If you're using Soya and you haven't been through the initiation yet, there's a link for the initiation in the description. Just go to there after this and then just go watch the initiation so you can get your mantra. Otherwise, we just use our mantra or we use Soya and then we dig in and off we go. You know what I really like about this, right, is I say this a lot for the crew. I see the fam here is th this is really one of those processes where out of all the things we can do in life, although there's the effort in sitting there in silence and sitting there in being able to say just our mantra, but the effortlessness of it at the same time, out of all the things we can do to be able to harness our nervous system, harness ourselves, this is one of my favorite. I think the beauty of sleep is we just shut our eyes and we lay down and we sleep for 8 hours. There's not, outside of losing 8 hours of our day, that period of sleep for most people is just so relaxing. We shut our eyes, we don't have to do anything, we don't have to go do cardio, we don't have to go lift weights, we don't have to worry about what we're putting in our body, like our food wise. We just lay there and enjoy it. When I look at this style of meditation, the reason why I love this the most, and I love this so much, and I've done this for so many years, is the fact that we just sit here. We're just sitting here saying a mantra in our mind, and then the benefits that we get from just sitting in silence for 20 minutes, doing, 4 minutes of 3 minutes of brain heart coherence, and then sitting there for 20 minutes. It's one of those things where we don't have to do a crazy amount to get mass reward. Um, so yes, that is beautiful. All right, fam, let's do this. So get comfortable. Let's get straight into our session today. It's all about relaxing our nervous system. Get comfortable. We'll do 3 minutes of brain heart coherence. So how we do this is we breathe in the nose for 4 seconds. We breathe out the mouth for six. Place our hand on our heart, hands, finger, just to bring our attention, our awareness to our heart. And then after that, we'll jump into our mantra. I'll cue you, you place your hands in your lap, you relax, you breathe normally, and then just start saying your mantra. So when you're ready, slowly close your eyes and start to relax. Bring your hand to your heart and breathe in your nose for 4 and out your mouth for 6. 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out. Find your rhythm of slow breathing whilst you place your attention, your awareness on your heart. All of your attention, all of your awareness on your heart. If thoughts come, that's totally cool. Just be aware of the thought and then come back to your heart. All of your attention, all your awareness on your heart. And now place your hands in your lap. Bring your attention, your awareness to your mantra. Start saying your mantra in your mind. And go on the journey of transcendence. If thoughts arise, that's totally cool. Just pop back to your mantra. I'll see you on the other side. And slowly come back into your body. Slowly come back into your mind. Come back into this moment. Feel the energy from your feet all the way up to your head. Become aware of your fingers, your toes. Wiggle them and jiggle them. When you're ready, open your eyes safely. If you want to, you can have a stretch. Welcome back. How do we feel? That was nice. This is all about just, man, just training our system to be able to handle the day, handle more, to heal, to be alive, to maximize it so we can be ourselves, get out there, make our most amount of change. This is the beauty of it. The beauty really is just going, cool, I've got a central nervous system. It's my brain, it's my spinal cord, and this connects off to my body. And if I can maximize that information, I can do the best I can do every day. I can be the best I can be every day. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed day 2. Looking forward to tomorrow, same place, same time. We'll be doing it again, going straight back in, getting it, maximizing it. Yes, yes, yes. It was great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Big love, fam. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll catch you tomorrow. Be well. Have a great evening. Have a great day. Have a great morning. Whichever time it is in the day for you, be well. Big love. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye bye. Peace.